Sabrina Zyla here, All Inclusive Realty. Jannette Mullen, Lighthouse Title, and I'm David Duplessis with LeaderOne Financial. I provide mortgages. Jannette handles the closing and the title search, all the legal aspects of it, and Sabrina will take care of the buyers in finding a new home or sellers in selling their home and take care of all the real estate needs. So we're here to help you either get into a house, potentially sell a home. Buying a home is the largest wealth producer in America, so that's one thing to think about. It's not just a home, it's a great source of income and retirement down the road. So we're just kind of roundtable and just kind of talk about the different aspects of buying a home. I know on my end, the hardest aspect for a home buyer is the down payment. So we have different mortgages with low down payment programs, New Hampshire housing, state programs, federal programs, things like that. That can really help with that. So it's best to get with a mortgage professional and talk about the different options. Sabrina, what's some of the biggest hurdles that buyers have when they come talk to a real estate agent?
Well, in today's market, it's about finding the right house that that has not multiple bids where you can compete well in those. So I think that the most important thing is to find a great realtor that has the knowledge and experience to be able to help you to not only find that home, but to be able to negotiate a winning offer, to be able to get that home and be working with you to actually then work with Jannette to bring it to a close. So the most important thing I think of people is doing your homework. So finding that great realtor, finding that great mortgage person, having that great closing person. This is your team, and you want to have a team that is going to help you to win and have the smoothest transaction possible in a tough market. So
I think negotiations and being able to negotiate is one of the most important part for a real estate agent. I know we've had some really tough deals where we've really had to negotiate back and forth with sellers, work with the buyers to pay off some debt to qualify. A lot of different things have gone into some transactions that ended up where the buyers have purchased homes. So, Jannette, what do you see as far as some things out there at your closings or title searches that we need to kind of look out for?
Well, I definitely think the first thing that we should start with is getting the buyer pre-approved, don't you? To make sure that what they're looking for when they go find their real estate agent, they have a ballpark of what they can afford. I think that's mainly the beginning of what should happen. You could run into serious issues when it comes down to the appraisal and so on. Right now in the bidding wars that are going on, people are having to come up with more money than what they initially thought.
We see a lot of that in some contracts where I just had one yesterday where the seller was not going to take an offer if there was financing at all. They wanted a cash offer and that was it. And our buyers had to waive the financing, which they did, which is could or could not be a good deal, but it was the only way for them to potentially get the house, and they do have the ability to pay cash if they had to, so that's the only reason they did that. But we're still going to finance it, and the listing agent still knows they're going to finance it. It's just that they didn't want to make it subject to financing. It's just a crazy market out there right now.
it is, and that actually makes me think, so those people that did that, of course, that's a very risky thing to do as far as waiving financing, but they obviously had cash to back that up. But if things didn't go through for a normal buyer that does not have cash to be able to go forward and buy it in cash without the financing, they would be losing that deposit. So when you're thinking about writing that offer, you definitely want to have a great realtor that knows all of the ins and outs and can certainly tell you where your risks are, because that deposit is risked in certain circumstances. And I think it's important for them to understand where all of the risks are involved throughout the whole transaction, because you do have to think outside of the box. You do have to see what works for your people, because real estate is something that is not cookie cutter, that different things work for different people. So to be able to communicate well and to put forth, the things that are important to your clients and the abilities that they have, I think is crucial, and
Yeah, I think
especially
that-
in this market.
I agree, and I think that all comes through experience. How long have you been selling real estate?
21 years.
Yeah, 21 years and 25 years in the mortgage business for me. And I know Jannette and Matt, the attorney here at Lighthouse Title, have been doing it forever also. So it's great to get a good team, a team of experience, team of professionals, and that's what's going to get you into a property, save you the most amount of money, and hopefully make you happy and send referrals down the road, because that's what our business is built on. So we're here to try to help you answer any questions you have, help you get into a home. Feel free to reach out to any of us. Our information is below, and we look forward to hearing from you.
Absolutely. Thank you very much, everybody.
Thank you.